Hello and welcome to part 4 of Ask Me Anything. I'm just having a quick look through the questions now. To be honest, I've forgotten which ones I've answered already. But yeah, hang on. Right, where did we get to? Okay, Rebecca asked, do you have any pets? And what kind of pet would you have if you could have anything in the world? So yes, I have got a pet. I have my little cat Monkey, who you've probably seen on pictures and stuff on my page. Well, he's mine. He was mine and Mr. J's cat, but he was. I wanted a cat, and Mr. J said, "Okay, I'll let you have one." So we got Monkey. So Monkey's actually my cat, but Mr. J and his brother also had lots of cats too. So altogether at the moment, there's six altogether at the moment. There was 8 or 9 at one point a few years back. Yeah, but so Monkey's mine, and then there's also Moxie, Mogwai, Cooper, Steve, and Shrody as well. That's all of them, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Hang on. No, yeah, definitely. Yeah, the 6 altogether. So yeah, it's a bit of a madhouse at times. It's at Mr. J's because they're all don't get me wrong, they're all lovely cats, and but they're not normal. They're not normal cats. But then again, who wants a normal pet? This is boring, isn't it? If you've got normal pets, you've got to have mental ones. Yeah, so they've all got their own unique personalities and characters, and it's certainly never a dull day. Never ever a dull day. They're all a bit mental. I'm trying to think of some funny stories for you, but there's too many. There's too many. Honestly, they're crazy at times, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Bless them, they're lovely. So yeah, I hope that answers that question. Oh, hang on, I haven't done the other bit, have I? Well, what pet would I have if I could have anything in the world? A dragon. Everyone knows that I've always wanted a dragon. Yeah, ever since I was little. I think, I don't even know what got me on dragons, really. I mean, I watched a lot of Chorlton and the Wheelies when I was little. So, I sort of grew up with Chorlton, the Happiness Dragon. And then there was Peach Dragon as well that I watched when I was little. Absolutely loved Peach. I still love Peach Dragon now. Not the shitty remake version. That was a load of bollocks, wasn't it? But yeah, the original cartoon like version, animated like version. Well, it was part live action, part animation, with the singing and stuff in it. Yeah, I love the original Peach Dragon. But yeah, I've always sort of been drawn to dragons. I don't know why. I just love them. I mean, there was that cartoon when I was little as well. Was it The Flight of Dragons or something like that? I absolutely loved that as well. And then obviously now you've got like stuff like Game of Thrones and things like that, and it just makes me want a dragon even more. Yeah, I'd absolutely love if I could have a dragon. I don't know if it'd be wise to let me have a dragon, especially one that breathes fire and shit. But yeah, yeah, I'd love to have a dragon. I think I'd be a responsible dragon owner. Honest. Yeah, probably best not. But yeah, I hope that answers that question. Okay, so the next question is from, is it Tayo? Really sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong. I'm rubbish with names. Is it Tajo? She asked, what's the worst food you've eaten? Did that get answered? Did that get answered last time? I think that was what food do you hate the most? What's the worst food you've eaten? I'm not really sure. Besides the mushrooms, like I mentioned in the other video, mushrooms and the seafood, and the calamari incident. I mean, if you haven't seen the last video, part 3, then you have to watch that to find out what that was all about. But yeah, worst food you've eaten. Don't really know. Aside of the stuff that I mentioned already, I did remember one thing actually, from the last video, foods that I don't like. There's actually like licorice. I mean, I used to love. Do you remember the dipper things? Oh, when we was kids, we had these like dipper things. I can't remember what they were called, but you had like sherbet and like the licorice stick in it. I used to love stuff like that when I was little. Can't stand it now. Anything that's got like a licoricey, aniseedy sort of taste to it. Whoa, can't stand it now. It's funny how your taste change, isn't it? Like from when you were younger to like when you're an adult. If you can class me as an adult. Yeah. I don't know if you'd be able to class me as an adult. Not mentally anyway. But yeah, anything that's like got like a licoricey, aniseedy, like fennel. I don't really like. I don't mind if it's mixed in with stuff, like just as a little bit of a seasoning or something. But you wouldn't catch me eating like fennel or licorice or anything like that. Oh, what's that other one? Absinthe. Oh, okay, me. No. I think that's like that got the wormwood stuff in it. Oh, anything, yeah, I can't stand anything like that. So I can't think what the worst food I've eaten is. Not off the top of my head. I mean, I'll try anything these days, to an extent. I'm not trying seafood because I know that I don't like seafood. But yeah, I will try most things to an extent, just once. Once is enough sometimes. But yeah, that's all I can think of for that one, sorry. Sandy asked, what's your favourite time of year and why? Sorry, my brain can't think of anything creative today. Join the club, Sandy. That's like me most days. So, favourite time of year and why? I think it's got to be spring, isn't it? It's probably got to be spring, because that's when everything sort of starts to come back to life, and the greenery starts growing back after the winter. The plants start growing, the flowers start growing, the temperatures start getting higher again as well. There's a bit more sunshine. So yeah, I think probably spring. Don't get me wrong, I love the colours. I love the colours of autumn, like the earthy greens and browns, and like the rusty oranges and the mustardy yellows and stuff like that. I love the colours of autumn. I just don't like the weather. I don't like the cold. I don't like the wet. I like the snuggling up after you've been out in the cold and that, and warming yourself back up again. But yeah, I don't do the cold and I don't do the wet. Don't like getting wet. And I don't like it. I don't mind the summer, because I like it when we've got the longer nights and I can stop out in the garden till like 9 o'clock on the night doing stuff. And then obviously you've got the warmer weather, but I don't like it when it's too hot. When it's too hot and too cold, it affects my joints from where I've had my cancer treatment. My joints aren't as bad as they used to be, because obviously when it was right after, I still had a lot of problems, but I do still suffer with my joints from time to time, and it seems to affect me more when there's the cold weather, when it's really cold and when it's really hot. So I don't like it when it's really hot in the summer, because it affects my joints, and I don't like it when it's hot of a night. I can't stand it when it's hot of a night and you've got your windows open and all the air that's coming through is just hot air as well, and it just feels stuffy and sticky and muggy. Oh no, no, I don't like that. So I like spring. I'm gonna go with spring. Okay, so Sarah asked, what 3 things would you take to a desert island? That is actually a very good question. I think first of all I'm gonna need some big strong man to help me do stuff, obviously, and for other reasons, because you know they're handy at doing lifting stuff, you know, and helping me to make stuff, not dirty stuff. I know that's where your minds went straight away, but you know there's other things that men could do as well, but you know that wouldn't be bad either. But yeah, someone to keep me company, make me laugh, and someone who's good at like building things, foraging, and help me with the cooking and making things and stuff like that. So yeah, so some nice bloke. So what were the 2 things would I take? Probably like a knife or something, because they always come in handy for like sharpening, making pointy sticks and shit, and cutting things, and a handy tool to use for stuff. And one more thing. Compass maybe. People still use compasses. Do you really need a compass now? I don't know. But that would come in handy, like if it's a big island and you don't want to get lost. And mind you, you could probably find other ways to do stuff, because you could mark the trees with your knife and that, couldn't you? Maybe a compass. I don't know. I'm not sure what else you'd need. Anything like mirror maybe. You can use it to like shine the light off to try and signal, or shine the light, try and burn stuff to make fires and that. Although you could probably find other stuff to make fires with, but I don't know. Maybe one of those. I don't know what else you could probably take to a desert island. Maybe something to store water in, because you're going to need water, aren't you? So unless you find some bottles washed up on the shore or something. Yeah, something to store water in. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go with that maybe. Yeah, so I hope that answers your question anyway. Yeah, it probably could be quite funny to see me on a desert island actually. Because I could be hopeless sometimes. But I am good at I know I haven't got much of a brain and I'm a bit soft sometimes, but I am actually quite a logical thinker when I get going. So it'd be interesting to see me on a desert island, what I'd get up to. It'd probably end up being like something like on Castaway. I'll have a little friend that I'd make out of something and just talk shit to that all day, unless I've got someone with me to talk shit to. But yeah, it might be quite fun actually, being stuck on a desert island, away from people, away from stupid people as well. So yeah, I hope that answers that one. Andy asked, if you had a pet aardvark, what would you name it? I would call it Andy after you, Andy. No, but it'd probably be something beginning with an A, wouldn't it? Like Anthony. Anthony or Ants. Anthony the aardvark. Or, I don't know, Artie. Artie the aardvark. I don't know. If I don't think I'd probably have a pet aardvark, to be honest. So I don't really like ants, although the aardvark could eat all the ants, couldn't they? Mind you, I could do with an aardvark. We had so many pissing ants in the garden last year, and they just do my head in, and they won't bugger off. So yeah, a pet aardvark actually probably would come in handy. But yeah, probably Anthony or Artie. Harry. No, that's not that begin with that, is it? But yeah, probably something silly like that, because I'm just a bit silly. So it'd end up having some weird name anyway, or just something sad. What can I say? Beck asked, what is the wackiest hairstyle you've had? Is this by choice or ones that I had that were forced upon me by my mother when I was younger? Because I had some dodgy haircuts that my mom made me have when I was a child. I think it's probably one of the reasons why there's not a lot of school photos of me when I was younger, because I always end up having weird hair and looking like Sloth out the Goonies. But yeah, what's the wackiest? I think not by choice. One of the ones that my mother forced me to have when I was younger was when she took me to the hairdressers over the road, and she asked Suzanne what the latest fashions were, and she told her that the mushroom cut was in. So my mum, not really knowing what a mushroom cut was, said, oh yeah, go on then, let her have that, I'm sure it'll look nice. If you don't know what a mushroom cut is, it's more or less like a bowl head cut. So I ended up coming back home looking like Dwayne Dibley from Red Dwarf. Do you remember Dwayne Dibley? Do you ever see watch Red Dwarf, where the cat had that sort of alter ego, other dimension person called Dwayne Dibley, and he had that dodgy bowl head haircut? Yeah, I look like Dwayne Dibley, and there are photos somewhere, but I'm not going to show them to you because it looks really, really, really dodgy. But don't ask my mum to show you either, because she will. So I'm gonna have to find them now and hide them. Yeah, no one's seeing the Dwayne Dibley haircut ever again. I'm gonna have to burn him, and yeah, I'm gonna have to find him and burn him there. Destroy the evidence. Nah, if I find it, I might put it up. If you're good. If you're really, really, really good, I might find it, put it up, because it is actually quite funny. But yeah, wackiest hairstyle I've had that I've actually chose to have. It's not really that wacky. It's probably when I had my hair really, really short, and I used to have it short and spiky and have it all different colours, and it actually suited me. I do miss having it. I miss having it short and spiky. I don't know if I'd be able to get away with it now I'm older. But yeah, I used to really enjoy it when it's short and spiky. It brought out my my more wild side, I think. I was a bit more confident, a bit more assertive, and didn't really give much of a fuck. Yeah, I like that side of me. I need to bring her back out. I suppose she was more my sort of Harlequin side, if you had something to sort of compare it to. Yeah, I do miss her. I do miss her. That side of me. I probably couldn't get away with it now. But I think she still comes out from time to time when people try to test me and push me too far. But thankfully that doesn't happen very often. So, yeah. I think those are probably the wackiest haircuts that I've had. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so not really, really wacky. Nothing too crazy. So, sorry to disappoint you. But, yeah. There we go. Okay, Gordon asked, what does skip the light fandango mean? Is this going to be one of them, like, weird, tricky questions that people throw in to try make me look dumb? Because I probably will end up looking dumb, because I don't know. I don't know what skip the light fandango mean. Didn't Abba sing about that? Oh, that was Fernando, wasn't it? See, I'm making myself look like a twat already. What does skip the light fandango mean? Isn't that a dance? Isn't the fandango like a dance? Will you do the fandango? Yeah, and a fandango's a dance in it. So, skip the light fandango. Is that like code? Is it like a code for let's skip the fannying about and get down to the good stuff, or something like that? Is that what it means? Is it rude? I'm going to have to look it up now. And I'm going to have to Google it and find out what it is. Because I bet this is going to make me look like a right tit or something. What does skip the light fandango mean? We skip the light fandango means either a sloppy fast dance at a party or something explicit that took place unexpectedly. So I probably was along the right lines then with the not fannying about and getting down to the good stuff. So I think I might have got that right. Did I get it right? I was close, and I was close. Look, I was close. But yeah, I hope that answered that question, Gordon. I don't know, there's always got to be one crazy question in there, isn't there? Well, that's it for this one, folks. So I hope you've enjoyed me answering all your questions that you've been asking. There were some really good, interesting ones this time, but I need some more crazy ones, some more mental ones that get me thinking and get my brain going. So yeah, I do enjoy doing these videos, so look out for the next post where I ask for more questions, and take care, and I'll speak to you all soon.